In the months following his dramatic impeachment, the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has undergone one of the most dramatic political reinventions seen in Kenyan political history in recent years. His removal from office ignited intense national debate about the political betrayal, shifting alliances, and the internal struggles within President William Ruto's administration. But instead of retreating from public life, Kashagwa has repositioned himself with a calculated intent and a renewed energy political way. Analysts have observing his action since the impeachment identified three distinct sides of Kashagwa that explain how he remained relevant and influential: the grassroots defender, the political survivor, and the emerging regional power broker. Together, these three faces paint the picture of a politician who has refused to accept political death and instead turn adversity into an opportunity. The first side of Kashagwa is the grassroots champion. Following his exit from the office, he embarked on an extensive series of engagements across Mount Kenya counties, including Nyeri, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Laikipia, and East Meru. His return to the ground was not random. Instead, it was a strategic effort to reestablish emotional and political ties with ordinary citizens. He made appearances in churches, funeral, community events, and small businesses forum, an agricultural gathering space where politicians can connect with voters on a personal one-on-one level. During this interaction, Kashago repeatedly spotlighted regional concerns such as economic struggles of tea and coffee farmers, youth unemployment, and the feeling about among Mount Kenya voters that national leadership no longer prioritizes their need. By presenting himself as the most vocal defender of the region's interest, he is shaping a political identity rooted in loyalty to the mountain. This strategy taps into an historical reality. The Mount Kenya voters have always played a decisive role in Kenya's national election, and any leader who speaks boldly from the region naturally attracts attention. The second side of Kashagwa is the political survival, a role Kashagwa embraced almost immediately after impeachment. Many predicted that his career would collapse under the weight of humiliation and isolation. Instead, he leaned into a powerful narrative that he was a victim of internal political machinization orchestrated by forces threatened by his straightforward leadership style. Kashagwa has used public forums and media appearance to frame his impeachment as a punishment for refusing to bow to certain interests. He often suggests that his fall was engineered by individuals uncomfortable with his influence, especially within the Mount Kenya. This narrative serves two political purposes. One, it positions him as a principal leader punished for resisting pressure. Secondly, it taps into Kenya's long lasting political culture where leaders perceived as victims of injustice tend to gain public sympathy and loyal following. Freed from the constraint of public office, Kashagwa now speaks more openly about governance issues, government spendings, broken promises, and what he described as state capture of regional voices. He has adopted a more assertive voice, sometimes taking position that would have been too risky during his time as the deputy president. This shift has allowed him to rebuild his national relevance and position himself as a counterweight to the existing political power struggle. Gachagua, on the other side, is a regional power broker. Even without a formal position, he has quietly cultivated alliance with county leaders, influential businessmen, clergy, youth network, and veteran politicians from the larger Mount Kenya region. His establishment, his establishment of the Democracy for Citizens Party (DCP) forms a key pillar of this strategy rather than competing immediately on the national stage dominated by established parties. Kashagwa appears to be consolidating the influence within region where he already commands loyalty. This regional strategy emerged at the moment of transformation within the Mount Kenya politics. The region faced internal fragmentation, generational political competition, and uncertainty about future national alignment. Kashagwa's messaging emphasized unity, shared identity, and the importance of the region speaking with one strong voice. In his speeches, often warned against what he called external political interests, attempting to divert the mountain. This framing positioned him as a protector of the region's political cohesiveness at the time when internal wrangles are widening. Beyond regional politics, Kashaga's presence in the national conversation has been amplified by Kenya's fast changing digital environment. Videos of his speeches, reaction, and public engagement frequently go viral across social media platforms. In a period where political messages spread faster online than through traditional broadcast method, Kashagwa's consistency in public communication has kept him in the national spotlight. Analysts argues that this is not an accident, but ensuring that his statements circulate widely helps him stay relevant, even controversial visibility, keep his name at the center of political discussion, and his ability to remain a trending subject, especially among youth, has further strengthened his political resurgence.